Hey kids, how's everybody out there in YouTube land? Huh. Okay. I got a weird comment back from YouTube on starting my live stream. Something I've never seen before, but okay. Whatever. Anyhow, hey kids, how's everybody out there in YouTube land? What is going on today? 12/12/18. The 12th day of December 2018. Great day today. I don't know about you guys, but Miss Lily and I had a good day today out here in Boot Key Harbor. On old Boot Key Harbor, but that's all right. We had a good day. Not a whole lot exciting stuff went on today. Laundry day. That was about it. Laundry day. I did live stream the morning net. Ran into some technical difficulties with that. Really not sure what happened. My iPad just froze up twice. So I'm not sure what's going on with that or what's causing that. Actually, let me go ahead and get it plugged in just to be on the safe side while we're doing the live stream. There we go. We got power. Hey, Pilot, what's up? So anyhow, I'm not sure what happened with that today, but I had to restart the morning net, and so we missed quite a bit this morning. So what I'm going to do, hey, Alan, what I'm going to do is I'm going to redo a live stream of the net on Sunday morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Time. Sunday morning, I'll broadcast the Cruisers Net live from here in Boot Key Harbor. So there are some folks that were kind of wondering what that is, what that was, how that works, what it sounds like, and so this way you'll be able to hear and see what goes on. So great little community here in Boot Key Harbor. Really great little community of like-minded, really good folks. So we'll see how that goes on Sunday. But I'm hoping that will be a slightly better job of broadcasting. Hopefully, I won't have the technical difficulties that I had today. So, but we'll see. We'll find out. We'll see. So, anyhow, other than that, not a whole lot going on. There was a fella on the net this morning, a fella by the name of Jim. He's on ball A19, which is at the complete other side of the anchorage. He needed a ride into the marina today, so I ran over there and gave old Jim a ride over to the marina. I didn't realize how far A19 is, but I think there's I don't think there's an A20. I don't think so. I think he's I think he's on the very far corner of the anchorage. Anyhow, he's got a boat he's selling. 35-foot Catalina, if I remember he said correctly. I think he's looking for somewhere around $70,000 for it. Anyhow, the reason he needed a ride today is he had some people coming in that were going to go look at his boat. And he actually kind of wanted me to give him and these two other people a ride back to his boat, but my dinghy isn't big enough for that. I take up too much space in the dinghy for that to happen, so I was not able to let him do that. So, but he did find other means of transportation. He worked it out, so it's all good. It's all good. He got somebody else to go out there. I went and got him and brought him to the marina office, and then he just had to figure out some other way of transporting all these people. So I'd have been happy to have given him a ride back to his boat, but I can't take him, me, and two other people, especially not on laundry day with a great big bag of laundry in the boat. So it is what it is. It is what it is. So I helped. I did my good deed for the day. Felt good about that. In fact, I had to kind of laugh. I actually had some folks question me while I got over there. Oh, did you do your good deed for the day? And I was like, yes, I did. Yes, I did. I gave Jim a ride in. So anyhow, did laundry today. Nothing newsworthy in regards to that. I did get my, I got a card in the mail today. Got my voter registration card came in today. No, I'm not showing that to you. Weird that it's like this little card. I guess they do that to reduce the postage. It was 35 cents postage for the little card, but it tells me where I need to go to vote. Now that I am a registered voter here in Florida. So, yeah, one more official document. Anywho, that was about it today. So I went in, did laundry, gave Jim a ride, came back here to the boat, put laundry away, organized some stuff. One thing I wanted to touch base on, I've been, well, it's been something going on for a while now. When I was down in Port Washington, I discovered the grocery store there sold chicken wings that were cryovac. Not just, you know, in plastic. Lily, get. Don't get in those cords. You're going to get all tangled up. But cryovac, you know, like vacuum sealed kind of, but commercially cryovac. And I found that when I buy stuff cryovac, it lasts a whole lot longer in my refrigerator than stuff that's not cryovac. If it's not cryovac, it tends to go bad pretty quickly. If it's cryovac, it lasts a good long time. And so I've been looking here at Publix. They really don't have hardly anything that's cryovac. Some ham steaks that are cryovac, some bacon wrapped fillets, way out of my price range. I'm not doing that. But anyhow, I was looking for some other stuff. So hopefully they'll get with the program and realize that we need more cryovac stuff. But I thought if nothing else, I might get on Amazon and look to see if I can't buy some stuff that's cryovac and have it shipped in fresh or frozen or however they do that, and be able to put some meat in the refrigerator that's going to have some shelf life. Because it's been kind of frustrating me that I need to go grocery shopping like every 3 days, because if I buy something, it won't keep 4 days in my refrigerator, and I don't have a freezer to freeze stuff. So it does make it difficult to do some grocery. It makes it expensive. You know, I don't mind walking to Publix, but I take a taxi on the way back, and that adds $6 every time that I need to go on a provisioning run. So it gets a little expensive. But anyhow, let's see what I missed on in the chat. Smoker says, great job with the net. Thanks. I was frustrated with that because of the technical difficulties. But 6-7, did you get a date with the lady you gave? It was not a lady. It was a guy. 6-7. It was a guy named Jim that I gave a ride to, not a woman. Hey Roman, how you doing? It's been a while. I think you were in Port Washington last time I watched you. Okay, well, I'm now in Marathon, Florida. So I have achieved my goal, man. Hey Seamus, what's up? Hey Coyote. Hello Marie, Johnny Hag, what's up? You should look into buying a vacuum sealer. Well, yeah, I should look into buying all kinds of things, Smoking, but, you know, right now that is way outside of my financial ability to do that. In fact, I've got, Lily, go lay down. Go lay down. We played enough today. Go lay down. In fact, I really need to do some serious fundraising because I've got some things I got to take care of. So, grocery is on the back burner for the time being. I've got canned goods and stuff I'm going to dive into for a bit, if necessary. Pasta, that kind of stuff. Not great for the diet, but nonetheless. So, different kind of voting there. We here don't have to register to be able to vote. We just receive an invitation to come and vote. Huh? I guess so. Yeah, here in America, you have to register to vote. So, what's a vacuum sealer? It's a device that you put meat inside of a bag, and it sucks all the air out of the bag. By removing the air, you also remove the possibility for you know, mold, and you know, you create a non-aerobic environment. So molds and things like that have a hard time existing. Because there's an absence of oxygen in the bag when you vacuum seal it. So, and that's how that works, and it works. I mean, the reality of that is it does work. It's highly effective. So, anyhow, for some of my friends out there, my daily beer. Love that sound. Love that sound. Cheers to all of you. In the Keys, That's a little ways from Port Washington. How long did it take you? Oh gosh, how long did it take from Port Washington? I don't know. Maybe a month and a half, 2 months, something like that. No, longer than, I don't know. When did I don't remember when I left Port Washington. So I think I left there because I was going to go to the Annapolis Boat Show. In fact, was in Annapolis in time for the boat show, but then I just went right on by. So whenever that was, I don't remember. That was a long time ago. I resemble that sound. There you go, Pilot. I did that into the microphone specifically for you, Pilot. I knew you would appreciate that. So keep sailing, show more videos, I thin what you do. Show more videos, I thin what you do. Okay. Well, that's what I am doing. I am sailing and I am making more videos. So I did not work on the catch, clean, and cook video today because I had to do laundry and give Jim a ride, take care of that stuff. So tomorrow, that's going to be my priority. I may go fishing again tomorrow and see if I can catch a bigger fish so I can redo the cook portion of that video. I'm just not happy with the way it came out. Yes, there was some audio issues, but you know, some of my fans have offered that I could send it to them and they would take care of that, which is great. But actually, I just don't like the way some of it came together. So I'm going to try to redo that. So I see smoking over here. We just salt and air dry fish. Okay. Vacuum sealers work great. I found a piece of meat in my freezer that is 5 years old. Wow. But it looked as pink as it had. Put it in. Huh. There you go, Gene. Yep, I've taken some of that meat that was in the freezer for 4 or 5 years that looked good, and I've eaten it. You know, we've had vacuum sealers in the past, and yes, they do work very well. Especially if you have the combination of vacuum sealing it and then putting it into a freezer. The only problem that I run into sometimes is the bags may get a little hole or something in them, and then they lose the vacuum seal, and then the meat tastes, you know, freezer burnt and gets kind of nasty. But the key to that is not having meat around in the freezer that long. Don't buy, you know, that kind of time frame in your buying. So, but it all depends on the size of your family, you know. I know when there was 3 of us, you know, we would go through stuff fairly quickly. With just me by myself, it takes forever to go through a normal provisioning run. So, wife said if you can buy beer every day, you are not or needy. Well, tell your wife that's great. I'm hope she's happy with that idea. But she's a minority. I can't help it if people donate money to me and tell me to go buy some beer. So that's what they do. If your wife doesn't like a Troll Sniper, I really don't care. German beer is great. Yes, it is. That piece was lost in the bottom of the freezer. Yeah, that happens, Gene. It absolutely happens. So as long as it's not slimy or stinky. Yep. It was a pretty good journey. Yeah, I mean, I documented all of it. There's videos of the whole trip coming down. It was an exciting journey. It was a long journey. We had a lot of breakdowns and problems along the way. Everything we overcame. In all, you know, in total, it was 7 months and 2,800 miles in total. And that was starting up there in Sandusky, Ohio. So yes, that's right. Even Delos says buy us a beer. Yep, absolutely. So I'm actually not drinking a German beer. I'm actually drinking a Dutch beer this evening. But you know, I like Heineken. One of my favorites for many reasons. When I was in high school in Bahrain in the Persian Gulf, Heineken was one of the beers we could get pretty readily available. That was a good beer. The other thing we could get readily available was, you know, Guinness, and I was never really much of a Guinness fan, but I liked the Heineken, so we could get that available to us there in Bahrain, which of course is kind of odd, buying alcohol in a Muslim country, but it was because we could go to the American club and the British club, and Heineken was one of the beers they had available there. So you had a private club that you went to buy beer or to drink in, and we would go and buy 6 or 12, you know, cans of beer, and then get on our dirt bikes and ride out in the desert and party out there, me and my friends. So we liked drinking Heineken, and Heineken sponsors a lot of sailboat races, so good on them. So the closer you get to Amsterdam, the better Heineken taste. I would imagine that would be true. I imagine that would be true. Yep, a little fresher. Although I got to admit, it tastes pretty good right now. It really does. It tastes pretty good right now. So, hey, that reminds me, Bill. When I got done with laundry, I walked over there to the bocce ball courts. I guess you guys were already done and had gone, so I missed you. But I guess I missed the paying attention to the net since I was live streaming it. Or maybe while I was having technical difficulties, I missed where they were talking about when the bocce ball thing was. But maybe next time I'll join you guys over there on the bocce ball courts. So, in high school, they had a club for drinking beer. No. The school didn't have it. The American club and the British club was there for the expats that were living in Bahrain. And as a high schooler and an expat ourselves, I hung out with a bunch of British guys, and they hung out with me. And so as a result, we could go into the British club and we could go into the American club. And we could go to either one of them, which were really just kind of like bars or places for the expats to hang out away from the Muslims, away from all the Arabs. Anyhow, it worked out fairly well. So, had a free T-shirt giveaway yesterday. If you donate $5 or more, how is that free? Yeah, Pilot, I watched that. Somebody had given me a link to that, suggesting that was a good idea as a fundraiser, something I should consider. They did raise a ton of money. They really did. But, you know, they had so many people donating $5 for you can go and buy a T-shirt for $5. You know, I can walk into Walmart and buy the exact T-shirt I'm wearing right now. That's where I got it, was Walmart, for $4.95 at Walmart for a T-shirt my size. So, yeah, to donate $5 to get a Project Atticus T-shirt just seemed a little odd, but man, a lot of people donated to them, so good on them. That's great. I'm glad they raised a lot of money in doing that. Gave me some ideas for some things I could do as a fundraiser. In fact, something I'm going to announce here in just a little bit that I'm doing as a bit of a fundraiser. I don't know how well it'll work, but we'll find out. But we'll see. So she said, up to you, beer or food with the donations. But I would go with EBT and save the gifts for beer. She said, up to you, beer or food with the donations. No, it's not up to me. No, it's not up to me, Troll Sniper. If somebody donates money to me and says, hey, Carl, let me buy you a beer, go buy a 12-pack, or go out and get a beer on me, that's what I'm going to do with the money. It's not up to me to change it, do something else with that. Although some people donate money to me and just say, hey, do whatever you want to do with the money. They don't really care. Some people actually target for specific purposes. So, yeah, it was a fundraiser. Did pretty good, Carl. You should give away a marathon T-shirt. A marathon T-shirt, huh? A signed marathon T-shirt. Maybe I should. So, hey, Andy, what's going on, buddy? Any announcements? Yeah, I've got an announcement coming up. I haven't gotten there yet. So, thank you, Woodbeach. Yep, there's the PayPal address. Actually, go ahead. Let me go ahead and get into that. Been trying to come up with some ideas for some serious fundraisers, some things that would be fun, but, you know, not where I'm just giving away a $5 T-shirt for a whole bunch of people donating $5 for it. So I'm going to try to give away something that's been near and dear to me. Something that's been near and dear to me and important to me. You know, something that's had a lot of camera time and iconic and is something that everybody recognizes when they see it. And so I'm thinking about doing a fundraiser for a certain hat that I enjoy. What do you guys think? The Marathon Lady. I don't know if you can see that. Marathon Lady. Now, this hat has some significance and importance to me for a number of reasons. Back in 2015, and I bought this hat in 2015, we went fishing one day. I went fishing one day. The day that my wife wanted us to separate. I needed to get out of the apartment we were in and get away and think and relax. And so I went over to the Marathon Lady. It's a party boat where They take like 20 or 30 people out on the boat at one time. They go out to the reef, they drop lines, you fish for a while, you catch some fish. You come back, they clean the fish, they give them to you, and there you go. So I bought this hat right while my wife and I were going through the initial moments of the divorce. So I've been wearing this hat for 2 years. It's a very, very comfortable hat. I've worn it almost daily for the last 2 years. It fits me perfectly. Well worn. Doesn't smell bad, but it's got grease stains and sweat stains and stuff on it. It's been near and dear to me. I think I'm going to auction off my hat. And if somebody wants, I'll sign it for you. If somebody wants to do that. So I'm looking for ideas as to how to go about auctioning off the hat. Do I just, how do I handle that? Maybe I should do like Project Atticus did, and anybody that donates a certain amount of money, I can put their name in a hat and draw one name, and that person gets the hat. I don't know. What do you guys think? So we should see. But anyhow, I'm thinking about auctioning off the Marathon Lady hat that has been in just about, I'm going to say it's been in 90% of my videos. Probably, because I wear it all the time. But I have a new hat now. Where's my new hat? There you go. I have a new hat now. My new hat is Antique Fisherman. Genuine Antique Fisherman. So this is going to be my new hat. I'm going to auction off the old hat. So what do you guys think? What would be a reasonable way of going ahead and auctioning off the hat? Or is anybody even interested in the hat? I don't know. People may not even care about it. I don't know. I was just trying to come up with something interesting, something fun to do a fundraiser. So, okay, where am I at? We're looking forward to Diesel Don's Cruiser Net broadcast Sunday. Yep, that should be a good one. Sunday, 9 a.m. Eastern Time. Have you looked into using the Cameo website? I don't know what the Cameo website even is. So, hey, Andy, I like that you honor that. We should be able to buy you something specific. Yeah, I mean, even Andy donated for something very specific. He donated money the other day for me to go get my fishing license and my driver's license. That's exactly what he targeted the money for, and that's exactly what I used the money for. So, how is Doug's health going? He's in chat tonight. I have no idea how Doug's health is doing. I don't know that he's in the chat. I've not seen him or heard from Doug. I don't know. I wish him all the best, but Doug apparently has some anger issues he's working through. So, will you wear a moto hat if I send one to you? Absolutely, Andy, absolutely. When I was young and I was in the U.S., we often drank Old Milwaukee beer just because it was so cheap then. Yep, yeah, that's true. How about auctioning off one of Lily's chew toys? A chewed-on chew toy from Miss Lily? I don't know. She might get a little upset about that. Well, she just took that one back, so... not a good idea, Carl. Not a good idea. Okay, well, okay, I'm sorry. So we can choose to have you bury it at sea. Well, we could do that. So it's an auction, so it should go to the highest bidder. Okay, we could do that. Do it to the highest bidder. But then, then the problem you run into is a whole lot of people will bid for it, and then some people will not pay what they bid. So that becomes difficult. So, but a new hat or t-shirt's a good idea. Okay. All right. Well, let me talk to Frank, because Frank has been running the store for me. He's got a whole bunch of swag organized in there. Let me get a hold of Frank, and we'll get a t-shirt. We'll get a t-shirt, and we'll get a I don't know, a coffee mug or something like that, and we'll do those as a fundraiser. So A new marathon hat, Carl, $5 donation, get your name in the hat. Well, I could do that. I could go over to the Marathon Lady and buy a brand new hat just like this. I believe I can. I think she's still sailing. I haven't been over there to see, but if not, yes, I could do a hat from Marathon, Florida. If somebody wants a marathon hat, we could do that and do that as a fundraiser. So, $5, get your donation in the hat. That's exactly the way Project Atticus did that. All right, well, let's go ahead and do that. If that works for you guys, I'm down with doing that as well. I have to do lots of different things, guys. I have lots of different ways of doing that. So let's go ahead and do that. Anybody that wants to hit my PayPal up for $5, I'll put your name in the hat, and we'll draw one name out, and that person, I will get for them a brand new Marathon Florida. It may not be Marathon Lady, but it'll be a hat from Marathon. I'll say Marathon Florida on it. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Anybody who wants to hit the PayPal up for $5, your name will be on the in the hat, and you'll have a chance to win. And by the way, this was a $15 hat to buy it. So obviously that's not a great value, but Cameo website is where you can make personalized shout outs and set your own price. Looks good, huh? I'll have to check into that. I'm not aware of Cameo website. I'll have to look into that. So new hat, $5 donation is good. Okay, there you go. New hat, $5 donation. I'll get a new hat. So for every $5 donation, you can send the donor a signed Christmas card. They could give you their private info when they use PayPal. Hey, Master Dylan, that's another good... I'll tell you what, let's just go ahead and include that with that. Anybody that donates $5 to my PayPal between now and Christmas, I'll just do it that way. Anybody that... Well, no, because that'll take too long for the mail to get there. What's today? Today's the 12th. All right, between now and Sunday, anybody that donates $5 towards on my PayPal between now and Sunday, today's Wednesday, so Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Sunday we'll be doing the live stream Sunday morning during the net here. No, let's make it Friday evening because I don't want to interfere with the net business. Friday or Sunday evening I will draw a name, and that person will get a hat. I'll go get the hat tomorrow, so they'll have a brand new hat to choose from. And then everybody that donated the $5, whether they win the hat or not, I will send them a personalized Christmas card. So when you donate the $5, put on there is for the hat, but make sure you give me a good snail mail address, and it has to be a snail mail. I'm not going to do an electronic email. I don't think those Christmas cards through Facebook. I mean, that's just not real to me. That, it's not really getting a Christmas card. You're just sending somebody, somebody. I mean, how much effort was really involved in that, So yeah, let's do that. Anybody that hits my PayPal for $5 or more will get a Christmas card from me between now and Sunday, and you get your name put into a drawing for a brand new hat. So, now you've reached your destination. What is your mission? Working hard, trying to put together some money to buy a bigger boat, but I want to continue with my original mission. I'd like to go out and make content about ocean conservation, scuba diving, some of those kind of conservation events and stuff that are going on around here, that kind of stuff. Get a minimum amount for the new hat donation. Yeah, Gene, I didn't expect that it was going to be a problem. I mean, I know I can buy this hat for like $15, so if 3 people donate $5, I've got the hat covered, and everybody above and beyond that is more. So, okay, Randy, I got Randy down so far. Randy's in the running. Oh, there we go. Say we run the fundraiser for 3 days. No, we're going to run it till Sunday night. We'll run it right through till Sunday night, because by Sunday night, I'll be able to address all the cards Monday and get them in the mail Monday, and everybody will get them in time for Christmas. So let people know if you will ship abroad or not. Can't imagine a hat would be that expensive to ship abroad. So I'm going to say yes. I would go ahead and ship it abroad. If somebody from England or Australia or whatever wins, I would go ahead and pay the postage out of my end and make sure the hat gets to them. So yes, I would do that. But it has to be $5 US or the equivalent. So, you know, not you know, because sometimes when people donate 5 Canadian or whatever, I lose money on the exchange rates. So make sure you donate enough so it's at least $5 US net to me. So okay, so is I donated 20 bucks, I get name in 4 times. That seems fair. That seems fair, don't you think, guys? Somebody donates $20, they should get 4. Yeah, that seems fair. I'll do that. Absolutely. Absolutely. What size hat? Andy, they tend to be adjustable. They've got, you know, the strip on the back where you can adjust them for different sizes. Depending on the hat that I buy, this one just has the pins in the back. Some of them will have an adjustable strap, that kind of thing. So they can be adjusted for different people. So make them pay the extra. Well, yeah, Coyote, that's what I'm saying. If they're from a foreign currency, they may have to pay a little extra, so that we have enough to cover, you know, that exchange rate and stuff. I'm only going to have to pay the postage for one hat, shipping one hat abroad. Mailing a $5 to me, and it costs me $1 to send them a Christmas card. You know, that's all fine and dandy with me. I'm going to. I've already got envelopes, so I'm going to print up the Christmas cards myself. It's going to be something I'm writing myself and including in there with a personal note, and sign that and send it to everybody. So those cost me less than $1 a piece to send out. So it still gives me a $4 net for each person, especially when people like Seamus donates $20 for 4 entries. I'm not going to send Seamus 4 Christmas cards. I'm only going to send him 1. So. Okay, the extra postage for shipping can be quite a bit, even for a small package. Yeah, but it would only be one. It would only be one time. It would only be a one-shot deal, one hat. So I can't imagine it's going to be, you know, it's not going to be $20 to ship something over to England or what have you. So it'll be more, but I don't think international shipping can be quite pricey. Yeah, you guys think so, huh? Huh. Everybody's telling me it can be quite pricey. All right, well. I tell you what, if you're from a foreign country, and we'll find out what the postage is and give you the option of contributing enough to cover the postage if you win. The odds are, though, it's going to be somebody in the United States that wins, just because they are the majority of my viewers. So, but you never know. So, what type of boat are you looking at? I haven't limited myself at all. I just know I want something in that 36 to 42 foot length. That's what I'm going for. So, okay. You should print Lily's paw and create a Lily print for the card. You should paint Lily's paw and create a Lily print. Huh. That's a cool idea. I could do that. Yes, thank you for the kiss. I appreciate that. You're a good dog. Yeah, I could do that. I make a mess of the boat with her having paint on her paw. But yeah, I could do something like that. Or maybe I'll put her paw on a piece of paper and trace. She dropped her chew toy in a water dish. The water dish bounced up in the air, threw water all over the floor, and my foot is now all wet. Thank you, dog. Oh, I love my dog so much. I live in South Africa, Carl. I would pay for the shipping if I win. I just got to set up a PayPal account. Okay, yeah. Well, then let's go ahead and do that. So, use food coloring. Oh, that's an idea. Yeah. Yep. She agreed. Okay. Yep. Dog, go lay down. All right, so let's go ahead and do that. Anybody that donates $5 or more will get from me a Christmas card. For every $5 increment, you get 1 entrance into it. I will get a brand new Marathon Florida hat, and then it'll be up to whoever wins whether they want me to sign it or not. I could sign it someplace inside where it doesn't affect it too bad, or I could sign it outside somewhere if they want. So, or I could not sign it at all. It might be worth more unsigned, probably. So. Oh man. Anyhow, just trying to come up with some ideas for some fundraising, guys. So. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, people can share where they're from. I got people from all over: South Africa, Australia, England, Germany, Holland. You are not famous. Oh yeah, okay. There you go. Really, really, really. I don't know. Got about 100 and some people every night tune in to watch my show. So apparently I'm famous with 100 and some people. But you go with that, really. No problem. Hello, Lily. South Carolina there. There you go. Just thought that was strange. Sorry. Okay. California, Missouri. There you go. Alabama. Carl's famous in his own right. I am famous in my own mind is where I'm famous. Hello, dog. I took her balls away from her, and so now she's playing with her chew toy. All right, get back. Yeah, Evil, you don't need to have a card from PayPal to donate. The card just allows you to withdraw money, not to add money. So I don't know what that's all about, but Bill says originally from Iowa, and my wife is from Bolivia, living for the time in Marathon. Yes, they are. They are one row over. They're my neighbors, one boat over. So Newfoundland, there you go. Marie's from the Show Me State. Yeah, a little town called Island, about 150 kilometers north of Cape Town. Okay, there you go. 150 clicks north of Cape Town. Okay, so you're kind of out there in out in the sticks a little bit then. I don't know South Africa very well, but I don't know. So Marie single. Yes, Marie is single. I probably shouldn't have shared that information. Sorry, Marie. Not my place to have shared that, but yes, Marie is single. Yeah, not only is she single, she's a very attractive looking lady too. So, very pretty lady. So, Great Lakes State of Michigan. Oh, Johnny Hag. Hey, Johnny, I met a guy today, also named John, by the way. Firefighter, EMT from Michigan. His name was John. He and I met today. He was just got done having some sail repair work done on his sail, and he was as I was dropping my laundry off on my boat, he came over and threw his sail that had just been fixed into the front of his boat. And when he turned around, I noticed he had some tattoos on his calf muscles of his leg. One of them was the ambulance service insignia, and the other one was a fire department one. And I was like, hey, fire service area, man, cool. So we fist bumped and had a good opportunity to talk about our service in the fire service industry. And he actually was a paid person. I only volunteered. I never got paid for it, but nice guy. He shared with his family living on a sailboat. They just came down from Michigan, so. Set to notify you of PayPal donations that you might get tonight. Yes, yep, absolutely. My phone pings every time there's a donation. I get an email anytime somebody donates. So, how did helping the lady to the dinghy? Okay, guys, it was not a lady. It was a guy. Although he did have a fairly effeminate voice. It sounded like a lady, but it wasn't. It was a guy. He needed a ride. A guy named Jim, actually, older fella, divorced fella, like me, a little older than me. But he had been down in Key West, Florida, with his boat, and while he was in Key West, someone stole his dinghy. So he just got up here and got on a mooring ball, but he has no way of getting ashore. So he needed a ride ashore today, so I went over and picked him up and gave him a ride over. He's over on mooring ball A19, which is at the far side of the anchorage, a long ways from here. So, but I went over and gave him a ride, so that worked. So, can you have a third party pick the winner? Can I have a third party pick the winner? I don't know how I would do that if I do that live during the live stream. I don't know that I would do that live during the live stream. I don't know that I would have a third party here on the boat with me to do that. I don't know. I'll have to see, Rats. I'll have to see. So, Amory, Newfoundland, beautiful this time of year. Yeah. Cold, too. We had sundowners, a couple from South Africa last evening. Very cool. Your daughter just passed EMT test. Awesome, man. That's good. Which level EMT is she? They keep changing the designations from that. I mean, I was an EMT FRA initially, and then I became just an EMT. I was working towards the paramedic. I never completed the studies for the paramedic, but they just keep changing what the regulation is. So I don't know. We'll have to see. But that's very cool. So. Very cool. Johnny, when is Michigan going to finally beat Ohio State? Never is Michigan going to finally beat Ohio State. Never. Never. Go Blacks. I worked in South Africa. Yep. About Marie here. Happily single. There you go. Put the names in the computer. You can use a random generator. Yeah, I could do that. I lived and worked in Pretoria and dived the Indian Ocean. Yep. Good diving over there. Single, but do you mingle? Willie can pick the winner somehow. Okay. No mingle. Okay. Carl, what is an MT? EMT. Emergency medical technician. That's an EMT. I was EMT for a while and a firefighter. Did a lot of wildland, mostly wildland firefighting, but I also volunteered as an EMT FRA, which is a emergency medical technician, first responder. So we're the guys that first responders. We're the guys that first show up and provide aid to people when they need aid. So, if you're gushing blood or you got bucked off a horse, which, we ran into a lot of that. I did this in Montana, so, yeah, we had a lot of Montana-related problems, somebody getting shot while hunting or falling off their horse or getting, motor vehicle accidents, obviously, all the time. Snake bite, a lot of rattlesnakes in that area. More motor vehicle accidents than anything else. Drownings in the river. I was also part of the team, the Swiftwater Rescue Team, and from our fire department, I was our designated scuba diver for doing recovery and stuff, which was never fun. But we did a lot of Swiftwater rescue and that kind of stuff. But that was back in the day, and I'm not in any kind of shape to do that anymore. So, a little too old for that stuff. But yeah, that's what an EMT does. So. Nearest one of those random number generators, assign a ticket number for everyone who donates her entry. Here's assign a ticket number for everyone who donates her entry. Yeah, we can do that. Maybe she's just getting started. Okay. All right, good deal. Good deal. Anybody else buffering? Okay, you guys are buffering, huh? Okay, my signal looks to be pretty good at my end. I don't anticipate or I don't see any issues, but if you guys are buffering, try refreshing. That might help your cause. So, all right. And remember, guys, we're doing a fundraiser for a brand new hat, a marathon hat. $5 to enter through a drawing to get a marathon hat, and I will send a Christmas card to everybody who enters into that. So you'll get a personalized Christmas card from me and Miss Lily. Buffering bad. Yeah, try refreshing. If you're buffering bad, try refreshing. So it's okay now. All right, good deal. Good deal. All right, well, cheers, guys. There we go. Other than that, guys, not a lot of exciting stuff's going on. The wind has been blowing pretty good. I haven't been able to get the drone out, mostly because of the high winds. Lily had balls. Yes, Lily has ball she plays with. I was trying to do that covertly so she wouldn't see me with it in my hand, because that would get her all excited. But she's not paying attention right now. She's chewing on her chew toy. So, okay, okay. Oh, Andy deleted Marie's. Okay, wow. All right. I don't know why you did that, but okay. Huh. I trained for my NAUI scuba instructor right here in Marathon in 1990. Wow, cool. Yeah, very cool. Yeah, I never went to the extent of, sorry, Marie hit the wrong button. Oh, okay. I was wondering about that, Andy. All right, hit the wrong button. Sorry, Marie. You'll have to renew your comment, whatever it was. Yeah, I never went for the instructor training. I am advanced open water certified, but I never went far enough to do the rest of it. Thought I might do rescue diver. I mean, with all my fire department experience and all that, that would be the next logical step for me, but I'm not really motivated to do that. I don't want to be an instructor. I don't want to be a dive master. I just want to be able to relax and go dive and enjoy. So, and hopefully pretty soon I will restore all my fishing, all my scuba gear. I'm hoping to do that pretty soon, because there's some interesting dives scheduled coming up through reef.org and some other organizations I'd like to be participating in. Moat Marine Laboratory has got some ongoing coral restoration work that they're doing. I'd love to be able to film some of that stuff, but I need to get working. I need to earn some money first, and I can buy my scuba gear, and then I can participate with that stuff and film that, make some videos about it. So that's kind of where we're at. It's okay. Best I still have my NAUI. Okay. Huh. All right. All right. So, okay, we have another entry. Ah, okay. All right. All right. So you're entered. I don't know if you want me to list your name or not, so I won't. I'll just say we have another entry into the thing, and so that's cool. Let's see here. Catamaran Company says they have 9 latest listings and 5 price cuts on catamarans. Dream Host Security Team, yeah, they recently scanned. Yeah, they scan stuff all the time. All right, very good, very good. So we got a few people coming in and joining in on that. So that's awesome. We'll be getting a hat out and some cards out to people pretty soon. I am PADI certified, PADI, which is sort of weird because I actually, my original certification was through the U.S. Navy, to be honest with you. I'd never served in the Navy, but my school that I went to in Bahrain in the Persian Gulf was a U.S. Navy Department of Defense high school. And actually the instructor for scuba, the scuba teacher, was a U.S. Navy SEAL who taught scuba diving there at the high school as part of his job. And so I was originally trained, but I remember I had some kind of a certification from him way back. I mean, we're talking about 1977, so it was a long time ago, guys, 40-some years ago. But then when I had my wife and daughter become certified, so I could show them what scuba diving was like, I went ahead and did the PADI course at that time, and I got PADI certification. So my PADI certification is dated like, I don't know, 1995 or 1990 or 2000 or something like that. But I was scuba diving when I was a teenager, so. Used to have my own gear back then too. Have you got any future plans on sailing destinations? Yes, I would like to get over to the Bahamas fairly soon. She wants to know when the fishing video comes out. Soon. I'm working on that now. Best NAUI, kind of like an expired driver's license. Huh. All good. Okay, Marie, thank you. Would you look into upgrading your boat rather than buying a new one? No, School of Science, I would not. My boat is too small, and in 1974, the lifestyle, the technology has changed so dramatically. It would be very It would be very costly to retrofit this old boat to modern day standards than it would be just to go out and buy a good used, more modern boat that has the right equipment on it already. More importantly, has places for all the right equipment on it. You know, just like you know, this boat doesn't have a Dodger, it doesn't have a Bimini, I don't have a framework back there, I don't have davits on the back of the boat. The boat's not big enough for any of that stuff. So I have no place to hang solar panels. I don't have a place to hang the dinghy on the back of the boat. I don't have room for a battery bank, even if I did have room for the solar panels. There really isn't any place on here to put a decent sized battery bank. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things I could do. I could convert the refrigeration over to 12 volt. And then go to solar, and you know, but I would only be able to put in a couple small panels, and I'd only be able to have a small controller, a couple batteries, and that's just not really adequate for what we're really needing to do. So I'm much better off just waiting and getting a much larger boat that provides me with the room, the space, and the design for a more modern day sailing experience. So. And something where I've got room for more people I'll be on board with me as well. So no, I'm not going to upgrade this boat. I'm going to buy something new. What I don't like about your contest is that you just hide all the stuff that makes it competitive and fun. This is not fun. I hide all the stuff that makes it competitive and fun. Well, Evil, sorry to hear that. Okay, thanks. She heard you on the TV. All right, there you go. Alright, so anyhow, can anyone see my comments? Yes, we can see your comments. Roman, we can see your comments, Roman. There you go. Anyhow, kids, so that's kind of what we've got going on. We're going to do a fundraiser for a brand new hat. Depending on how much money we raise, I may even kick in a little extra stuff on that. And everybody that enters will get a Christmas card from me. We're going to do the fundraiser between now and Sunday. So it'll be, you know, both in the morning and the evenings, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then in Sunday. And then we will draw a name. I may try using one of those computerized random number generator way of doing that. Or I may try to get someone to draw a number for me. I may do that. So we will see. We will see how we will do that. So it's fun if you win, that's for sure. Yep, that's correct. That's correct. All right. Okay. Anyhow, guys, listen, we've pretty much killed an hour here. Not a whole lot of exciting stuff to go over about what went on today here on the boat. Laundry day, not great. Too heavy a wind to get the drone out. Didn't do much with that. Didn't do much video editing. Did a little, but not very much. It's about it. It's about it. So quiet day here on the boat as a result of the high wind and the domestic requirements today of doing laundry. Hey, sometimes you just got to do laundry, guys. So did take Miss Lily for a nice long walk this morning. Miss Lily did get in trouble. I got yelled at today. Apparently, some lady was on the grounds and had commented or said something excitedly to Lily, and Lily jumped up on the lady, and apparently the lady freaked out about that and complained to the front office that the dog jumped up on her, and so they kind of gave me a hard time about that. So yeah, Miss Lily got in a little trouble, but that's all right. So not a big problem. Sign the cap, Carl. Okay. Well, I'm going to put signing the cap on at whoever wins. It'll be up to them to decide how that goes, whether I sign it or not. So I'll let them decide. No problem either way. So anyhow, kids, with that said, we're going to go ahead and end this here. Be good, be careful, take good care of one another. Remember, in the description down below, there's links to the PayPal. Should you want to contribute to the adventure, or if you want to put an entry in on getting a hat, a Marathon Florida hat, either signed or not signed by me, it'll be up to you. I haven't been around in a while, but have you received any feedback from your mailings? Yes, Gene, I have. In fact, I was on the phone with 2 different people today. So yeah, making some positive ground in that regard. Yes, very positive ground. In fact, I did another big mailer yesterday. I got a bunch of letters out in the mail, which is what, my 3rd or 4th mailer that I've done so far, and I'm I'm getting the usual kind of response that I would expect from them. So optimistic. I am guardedly optimistic still. No, I'm not. I am completely optimistic. It's just a matter of time. You know, it's just going through the numbers and working through it, and you know, it's going to happen. So it's going to happen. I just got to keep my nose to the grindstone and push in and keep going. So okay, cool. So I have one more person jumping in on the donation there. Very good. Lily is an outlaw. Yeah, she got in a little trouble. So, oh well. All right, kids, with that said, I'm going to go ahead and end this tonight. Be good, be careful, take good care of each other. We will have more for you in the morning. We'll see you then, kids. And thanks, everybody, for donating. Appreciate all everybody who donated. I'm going to tabulate everybody up into a list. And I'll research that computerized number generator, name generator, see how that works. So, all right, kids, we'll have more for you in the morning. Good night, everybody.